When you marry someone in 30 days, and they'll always be connected to you, somehow, some way. So always have a place, in my heart.
Hi, Lamar. I know you're probably tired. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm fine. A little refreshed. I don't have those bright lights in my eyes this morning. At least I'm able to wake up on my own time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I just probably need a day to unwind and just chillax. Have a day with after I get done with these interviews of doing nothing. Will feel good.
Was it overwhelming to be back on your phone and social media and things like that?
Yeah, it was overwhelming. I had my wallet, and some money in my pocket, and 2 phones. I didn't know what to do. I kept misplacing my phone, and it was a little overwhelming. But I'll get accustomed to it really quick, and just hopefully soon.
Yeah. So what's been the most surprising thing you learned since you've been outside the house now?
Honestly, you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah, of course.
The hit that Todrick is taking from the outside world.
I know.
I don't think that was his plan at all.
Yeah.
And I know how much social media and his fans and the people mean to him. And I don't really think he wished to rub anyone the wrong way. He just kind of took the wrong approach to winning and playing the game. And I think that was kind of obvious when he won the HOH. And then he even after he won the HOH, he comes downstairs still singing HOH. And I thought that was like a little gloat. And sometimes you have to there's a certain way to win and a certain way to lose. Because when I lost, after I was disappointed with my performance, and he one of the people that always come up to me and be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I just lost." And you can be, your energy can be that much discerning, especially even when you win. It can be kind of negative,
I know I've talked to some of the house guests, and they said that Todrick was playing the victim a little bit. Would you agree with that?
I think so, but I think that's a position that maybe he's used to being in, from being a gay African-American man. In society, I could see how it's hard. But in the house, that's where you have a clean slate. I don't think anybody was judging him, or I don't think Carson had that same problem. I don't think, but he's, a white gay man. Depends on how you look at it. But I think he had a clean slate in the house, so he could have just been whoever Todrick is.
Yeah. People seem to love when you ripped up his cards. They didn't show it, but some of us.
Oh, you guys seen it? Yeah, it was just like, I don't know. He could, and then he could never. It was hard for him to stop talking about himself.
Yeah, you definitely were the one to call him out, which is kind of refreshing.
And his way to, being a celebrity. Look, I've never even heard of him. But there's it's funny because I have a friend who she could have sworn that he was going to be in the house for some reason. She had a gut feeling, and she told me that he was a person that you would have to I would have to keep my eye on.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I know you you knew Todrick and Misha were inseparable, and you said that you were kind of trying to get Todd to vote out Misha. Do you think if you had done that a little bit earlier, you might have been able to pull something together?
Yeah, but that game is really funny because if you try to strike too soon and you give away that you're gunning for somebody, but you don't get them, then you kind of created an enemy.
Fair. That's totally fair.
So it's a real funny game on like when to strike, when you have HOH, and are you ready to beat the HOH? Because then you have to evict two people. I don't even really think I wanted that power. I understand the position of power.
Yeah, I know you weren't winning comps, and I know you are used to winning. Was that hard for you? I know there were times that you kind of you were kind of over it. Did you have that drive to win?
I always have the drive to win. I've been around winners all my life. I've been playing sports since I was maybe like 10 years old, organized sports since I was 10 years old. And all I can remember is bringing home, first place trophies or MVP trophies, and, sportsmanship trophies, which is the person that loses in the championship game. Right. But yeah, I've always been used to having my way. My high school team was number two team in the country. I was played with two other guys that made it to the NBA. When I was a Pee-wee quarterback, my last football game, I threw the winning touchdown pass. When I was high school basketball player, I was first team All-American. Number one, number two player in the country. So I've always been, created with the best. And I've always tried to, carry myself with pride and dignity, even with being a winner or considered a winner.
For sure.
So winning is close to my heart.
Yeah, you had a ton of people rooting for you, Lamar. People love you. I don't know if you know that, but you have a ton of fans now. I know I have to wrap up, and I know you've been asked this a million times. Is it weird for you when fans are rooting for you and Khloe to get back together, or is it kind of nice to hear?
Actually, it's really nice to hear. It's refreshing. When you marry someone in 30 days, and they'll always be connected to you, somehow, some way. She'll always have a place, in my heart. And, when I came out the coma, she took care of me, talking about a woman that wiped my backside when I couldn't do it myself. So, I'm fond of her for that. And she had a lot of dignity and pride, as well as I did.
Are you going to reach out to her?
Yeah, I will. She's just somebody that I will always wish the best for. And hopefully I get to see her soon.
For sure. And I know you got to go, but any chance, what's next for you? I know people just want to see you back on TV. They want to see you. What else can people expect from you? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I really want to coach the University of Rhode Island's basketball team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I can make them a contender in a short period of time. If I take the Miami Heat's workout regimen and combine it with the triangle offense, Tex Winter, Phil Jackson triangle offense, I think I can have them really competing in a short period of time.
That's amazing. So no more reality TV for Lamar, or maybe?
I don't know, maybe if the opportunity, fits itself. If I can learn from it, I don't want to waste any time. I'm 42 years old. I've, beaten death and, became sober at the same time. So who knows? If it makes me happy, I would do it. If I can help somebody, I would do it as well.
I'm sure people want to see that. I know people love you and Todd as friends. So I wish the best for you. And it was really fun watching you. You were really fun to watch.
Yeah, me and Todd were even thinking about a sitcom together.
Do it.
Because our energy was so good together. People seem to feed off of it, and if he can get the name Willis back, and we would probably call it Willis and Lammy. I think we could get a good response if we get somebody to write something up. I wouldn't mind moving back to LA to become a sitcom star. I know I never thought that would happen, but people put, God puts things in front of us, and it's up to us to make the decisions to take it or turn it down. So.